Okay, first of all, the one rule I have in this class that I've had for many years is no technology, no phones, no iPads, no nothing. You have to take your notes on a piece of paper. But right now, if you have a phone or some other technology, take it out, okay? This is the one exception. Because this is the first semester in many years where the class wasn't fully enrolled. Normally we have 700. This year we only have about 500. So right now, everybody, go on some device and either email. You guys don't even email anymore. What do you do? Facebook or whatever? What? Text? Text, thank you. I don't even know how to text. But anyway, true story. Everyone right now, text, email, Facebook to somebody and say, there's this great class in Wheeler. Do you have anyone at all you know or no? You have someone? Living or dead? Sorry? Okay. All right, good. Just checking. But anyway, I wasn't sure if you were alive. But the point is, right now, just let them know. Because by next week when we have our first guest speaker, it's got to be a lot more crowded. Otherwise, we will not have great speakers this semester because what draws people to the class is what I can say. We have 700 eager political science students who care deeply about politics. Now, they don't know that it's a one-unit class, that you're only here to get your 13th unit and just get through life. I get it, but they don't. But the thing is, if they see this much empty blue, it's going to be kind of sad. So, hat person. Yes. You got a phone? You know how to use it? Okay. Is there a story that goes with the hat, or you lost a bet? Sorry? You just like it? Okay, no, it's just a warm day. I just thought maybe you didn't get the, oh, they match your shoes. Do you want to come up and model for the whole class? Sure, I think the whole class has to see. That's a whole, that's a look. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Is it one of those is it one of those things where it's the first day of school and you were up all night trying to pick out your outfit like my daughter does, that kind of thing? Or it just came together?
It just came together. Yeah, it just came together.
And will you each week surprise us? Is this something that we have to look forward to coming? We will like, what's he going to wear this week?
I can try.
Can you top this? I don't know.
This is, I only have one pair of these pants, so.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But it's better than not wearing them, I guess. So, yeah. There used to be a guy on campus called the Naked Guy. Do you know about that? He'd literally come to class naked. I mean, literally naked. And some people frowned upon that. So anyway, but yeah, so that's fantastic. And have you been doing this your whole life, or is this a new phase?
No, pretty much forever. Yeah? Yeah.
And where'd you grow up?
Sacramento.
That explains it. Okay. Now we have an answer. All right, well, welcome. What's your name?
Stephen.
Stephen. All right, Stephen. So Stephen will be here each week. Come up and model for us something. What year are you in? What year are you? So are you in a dorm? And you brought all your friends from the dorm with you? I know you're sitting alone. I see. Not only you got a row to yourself. That's all right. Well, anyway, you got a roommate, somebody. So all right, get on. Make sure right now. Just get it out there. You have to each. You know anybody? Okay. Either right now text somebody, and then next week come back. No one should be sitting by themselves next week. Do you have a friend? Yeah. Is it Paul Shane, the guy in the diamond business? Do you get that joke? Oh. There's this annoying guy on the radio. Now you have a friend in the diamond business. No, never mind. I just thought of that. All right. And then, is that a sorority sitting back there? What do you mean, no? Which sorority? Cal Crew? Oh, way to go. So you're really not... Oh, okay. I've been doing this is my 34th year doing this class, to which you look amazed. You're saying, how could he be doing that? But anyway, it's a true story. And it used to be whole sororities and fraternities would come and sit together and have their meetings during Poli Sci 179. And it became known as the Greek class until I started saying bad things about Greek people and they stopped coming. But anyway, this semester, who's in the Greek system? Did I ever say I'm a huge fan of the Greek system? All right, so yeah, you are in the same house together, the three of you? Two of you? All right, so you have more people in the house? You can have that section. I'll even rope off special rows this semester just for your house. And some of you people over there? And how many freshmen do we have here? Oh, wow, a bunch. All right. So go back to your dorms tonight. The class this semester is called Election 2014 because it's 2014. There's an election, those of you who weren't aware. No, Obama's not up for re-election. It's not a presidential year. But, in fact, he can't run again. All the state offices are up, but governor all the way down. Berkeley will have a new assembly person. Nancy Skinner, who's been the assembly person for, I think, the last 6 years, is termed out. So we will have the candidates running come in and debate. How does that sound? Interesting? Yeah? Okay. Gavin Newsom, the great Gavin Newsom, who's been a big friend of this class over the years, will be back hopefully in April. We're just finalizing that. How many of you have heard Gavin speak at my class before? Or you just heard him? And was he phenomenal? Yeah, I think he's the best. So anyway, hopefully we'll finalize that. I have a lot of dates that I have not filled because yeah, Charles Wiley will be here. Do you know who Charles Wiley is, those of you who've had me before? He's now 87 years old. He was born the day before Jonah. So anyway, okay, the day after. But the point is, there's still a lot of weeks open. So would you like to hear more candidates or more issues? How many of you want to hear candidates running for office? Not a lot of you. Okay. So we won't do as much of that. Now, there aren't any propositions on the ballot. The propositions are all in November. So you want to just hear important policy things that candidates care about? What? What? The local propositions? Oh, is that right? Okay, no one cares then. All right. So the point is, like education policy, which affects California since it's a statewide election. Do you want to hear people talking about education policy, something like that? Yes? No? That's a yes? Yeah? All right. First of all, any other ideas, things that you're interested in? Just yell it out so I can have an idea. Prop 13 reform? Okay, does anyone care? Yeah. Yeah, the problem is you guys don't pay taxes, so you don't care about Prop 13. You don't own homes. All right, prisons, someone yelled out. Prison reform, yes, no? Yeah? Yeah, you class secretary. Write that down. Prison, give me the notes when you're done. Prison reform. Yeah. Income inequality. Yes, no? Yeah. Do we have that in the U.S.? I wasn't aware. Income inequality, okay. We can get a good speed. That affects the elections very much, yeah. Domestic spying. Last semester people wanted that. I wasn't able to get somebody. What do you want? This semester? Yes, no? Snowden, he's booked for, he's coming in June. Are you interested in that or no? Yeah, okay. I had a great speaker last semester lined up, and then she had to back out last minute, and she would have been amazing. How come you have your computer out? Are you still emailing your friends? Yeah. What? Yeah, no, take notes on computers. Yeah, we don't, thank you, Jonah. That's Jonah, by the way. Jonah, how many years have you been in my class? Since 1997. And this may be the first semester he passes. So we got our fingers crossed. Last semester, he got 6 right out of 50. So that was, that was 1 more than the previous year. And, it's all about improvement.
I got 37 out of 45.
That's super. Okay, yeah, before I forget, the class, those of you who haven't had it before, the entire grade is based on 1 exam. It's a final, and it's the last Wednesday of the semester. And who's like the Rain Man in here who can count forward 15 from today and come up with the date of, do you have any idea? No, you're normal. You look normal, yeah. It's the nicest thing I've ever said about anybody in my life. So take it, yeah. All right, what is it either the last end of April or the beginning of May? April what? Is April 30th a Wednesday? You know that for a fact? What? Okay, so we'll all wish you luck on April 30th because you'll be writing it on May 1st probably. All right, so April 30th is the final exam. In-class Scantron. And it's not the normal Scantron, so don't come in with that one. It's green on one side and purple on the other side. And it's only sold at the student union. Okay, and you have to buy it there. And it's like $30 or something. I don't know. How much does it cost? 50 cents? Okay. All right. The questions are not meant to be tricky or anything like that, but people do manage to fail if you don't take notes. So take notes. I try and just ask the major themes, like, you know, whatever the candidate, as I said, the candidates for assembly. So-and-so favored making UC tuition free, true or false. So if you were here, you should know it. If you weren't here, you wouldn't have any idea if it's true or false. Okay? So that's what the exam consists of. The only other requirements are that you don't sit there with your backpack on and both feet in the aisle ready to leave. There you go. At least have only one foot in the aisle. There, look, you're taking the backpack off. I feel honored. What is the oracle? And are you still in high school? No, okay, I don't know. You look young. What year are you in? Oh, okay, so you still can wear high school stuff and it's not too embarrassing. Yes, it is. Anyway, all right. Now I'm thrown off. Oh, yeah, so the other requirements are no technology and just show respect. The speakers don't get paid. A lot of them fly in just to talk to you guys because they still think Berkeley is the great school it once was. I went here a long time ago, and it was already on its way out. But anyway, the reputation remains, thank God, so I'm able to get some really good speakers. And they, again, think they're talking to a class of people who are out on the barricades, you know, like the 60s and stuff that are all political. And I look at you, and it's not the 60s. Oh, actually, it is. Look at John's here. It's the 60s. Yeah, he's still got the spirit. You fighting the good fight, John? Okay, well, that's... You could be next week's model. You could come up and show us, yeah. All right, but other than that, yeah, so they just, are, you know, it's great that they come. All we do is provide them a parking pass because the poli-sci department is so rich. So that's it. So anyway, show them respect. Now, like last semester, we brought in some people that were extremely conservative. I try and bring in both sides. I think that's really important because otherwise it gets pretty boring. And people were very respectful. Now, we had a speaker last semester who was very against against immigration policy, basically. And it was very controversial, but it was a great discussion. And that's what I want to have, a real good discussion in here. So that you may get pissed off, and that's good. A guy with the phone on his chin. How often do you get pissed in life? Yeah, you look pissed right now. So the point is, just kidding. But, you know, it's good. You know, ask tough questions. Don't let them off the hook. If I bring in someone that you disagree with, you can ask that. And many of the speakers stay afterwards. You can come up and talk to them about things. Hit them up for internships if you're interested in. And also work on their campaigns. A lot of them will be candidates. Well, not a lot because you're not as interested in that, but there will be some candidates coming in. And it's great to work on a campaign. Any of you work on a campaign already? Who'd you work for? And did it pass? Way to go. How recent was that? How recent? Okay, great. Yeah. And did that pass? Oh, okay, good. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah. Uh-huh. And you wanted to leave it exactly as it is, a desolate, empty base? Good job. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, on these local campaigns, you can learn a ton and play a huge role. They need people, so it's a great opportunity. So when I bring people in, if it interests you, please sign up and get involved. Because we will do some local stuff. I mean, not city council, but at least assembly, state assembly or something like that, or maybe Congress, now that there's an open seat. Okay, a few more topics that you're interested in. We only have a few written down. He's starting to doodle, so yeah. What else do you want to hear about? Socialized healthcare. Do you want to interested in healthcare? Okay, last semester I don't think we did healthcare. We were going to, we never did. You were in the class last semester? We didn't do it, did we? Okay, because I've talked to a doctor that has some good connections. Okay, I can do that. This is going to be another one that I'll just say no. Okay. Go ahead.
Environmental, so you said it's
The Keystone, the pipeline? Put a question mark. That's a good one, yeah. Tax reform, anyone care? Yeah, so you guys don't pay taxes. This generally doesn't work. When I've done that in the past, you pay taxes? What? Sales tax on your shirt? It was free? Very nice. From your friend's closet, so you steal things? Where'd you get, what? Well, you could ask that question when we bring the income equality person, inequality person. So anyway, you back to your stealing, what? You want to do? Does she really know that you're wearing it? No, okay, exactly. You steal, yeah. High-speed rail. Because how many of you support it? How many of you think it's outrageous that we're spending zillions of dollars? So it's a mix. Okay, yeah, that's a possibility. And way over there. The top two primary system? I have one speaker lined up that is going to talk about other things, but she can get into that as well. I'll tell her to mention it at least. And since you have a whole row, did you email like our Facebook friends and say, come, because I'm lonely? Yes. And you'll have the same excuse on Valentine's Day when you're home alone. We're not recording today, are we? Not that I've said worse, but anyway, it's a choice. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Women in politics. Like, should women be allowed to run for office, or pro or con? Yeah. I mean, I've had speakers on that before. You interested in that? Yeah. Well, even the lone male voice on that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The same woman that knows about Top 2, she's working on a campaign to get women to run. She'll talk about that. So we'll have definitely. She's booked. Yeah. Thought you were just gonna say drugs. Drugs and the war. Oh, drones. I thought you said drugs. Drugs, yeah. Drones, yes, no? Okay. Fracking? Yes, no? Question. Give it a rest? I don't get it, but anyway, go. Legalizing marijuana. You want to hear about drugs? Okay, I've done that a lot of semesters, but I can get someone new on that. Okay, that's a possibility. Yeah. Say that in one sentence again. So the fact crimes and non-violent drug offenders, the fact that it's or to decriminalize. Yeah. Well, it would tie in with the legalization if we do the drug topic. Yeah. I'm interested in that, but anyone else? Oh, okay. Surprise. Yeah. Net neutrality, does that interest you? Wow. Okay, so that's not for me, but yeah, okay. Yeah. Where the hell are you from? What? Okay, well, thank you for coming. Have you not noticed the rest of the world consists of, like, outside this border, that the world consists of the border, meaning Americans don't know there's a rest of the world? You have noticed that since you've been here? What? You're implying that we'd want to, but anyway. Yeah, this class, the reason I don't focus on the rest of the world so much is that it's very difficult, because if I bring in one speaker on this, then I have to have someone else, because there's like how many parties do you have in Australia? Legitimate parties? 2 only, like here? Oh, okay. Anyway, for many countries, there's so many different points of view that have to be represented, so I've often shied away. But if the Prime Minister comes over, we'll have him. Do you like the new guy? I think you mean no? Okay. No, that's what I've heard. That's why I asked, yeah. Okay. Some others? Yeah. Alternative energy. Yeah. What? The school to prison pipeline? Is that what you said? Are you going to prison soon? What is the school to prison pipeline? Okay, so it's not like you do well in school and then go to prison, but yeah. Okay, I mean, this idea of schools to prison? Yeah. She made you ask this? Yeah. But I didn't give up on you, and that's the important thing. Your parents may have everyone else, but I'm still there for you, Mr. Nike. Yeah. The fact that there's only 2 parties, like, should there be more, you mean? Is that the... Yeah. So this idea of, well, like, America, and the 2 parties aren't even that different in a lot of ways. So you interested in hearing something about, like, an alternative system? What country are you from? Spain. Okay, that went over well. Okay. Anybody else? Tie-dye? Fashion statement, or just nothing else is clean? What? What? Reproductive rights? He's trying to get a date. Yeah, abortion? You want to hear, are you tired of it, or you want to hear more about it? So to speak. All right, yeah, that didn't go over. All right, anybody else? In the back. We'll talk about that the day we do drugs. Yeah. I think John we'll put a map of California, and he'll just draw random lines. Yeah, exactly right. You've been in 4 of them just this morning alone. Okay, yeah. That's a good list. Yeah. Yeah, you. Were you like one of those people who worries about the earthquake or something? What do you study? Okay, I think I'd rather shoot myself than hear that. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go over, but thank you. You've had enough ideas for one lifetime. Yeah. Gun control, you tired of that or you want to hear about it? Yeah, okay. There you go. Who did that? That was great. Where are you from? That is America. And what do you have to say to our Australian friend here? I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you had something worse than that. Yeah. NSA, someone said Snowden. I don't remember. Did that go over, yes or no? Yeah, that was a yes? Okay. Yeah. Campaign spending and Citizens United? That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, okay. Then you were the gerrymandering person. What do you just miss good government? You what? Okay, good. Yeah. Louder. Did he hurt you? Or you want more of it? What about it? Just the whole idea that it's not being dealt with? Sorry? Police brutality? Where are you from? No, but where? But where? I'm not familiar with that city. No, I mean, are you from an area of Southern California where there is police brutality? What? But I mean, still, what? Okay. Geography major. Yeah. What? 3 strikes. Yeah, we've had the author of that in this class before. 3 strikes. Yeah, let's possibly bring that back, talk about criminal issues. Yeah. What was yours again a minute ago? The one that you? Yeah, natural disasters in the budget. You guys could hang out. Yeah, I don't think anyone. It's yeah, not as interesting. It's huge. It's very important, I know, but yeah. Okay, go ahead. What?
Net neutrality.
Someone already said that.
Net neutrality.
Yeah. Yeah. Campaign finance? Yeah. Oh, you mean just how they're financed and stuff like that? Okay, because yeah, I mean, when I graduated from law school, I went to work in politics, running political campaigns. You interested in hearing from a campaign manager? Yeah. Okay. I was just going to look into that today. I have a contact there. Okay. Okay, it's a great list. Yeah, go ahead. Food democracy? And what does that mean in English? Food issues? Okay. Have you heard Michael Pollan speak? He's amazing. The guy who wrote Omnivore's Dilemma. He teaches here at Cal, but he's come to the class before. He's a great speaker. I'll write to him and see if he's available. He's terrific. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we generally do bring a journalist in every semester, at least one. Okay. Who's covering the election? Okay. Anybody else on that? Yeah. Well, that would be in the fall, though. So we will cover that in the fall if it actually makes the ballot, which I guess it will, or has. Yeah. But Prop 13 is a very important issue, no question, what it's done to this state. It passed right when I was about college age, and it decimated UC. Yeah. Tort reform? Yeah, I don't know. That's Scratcher? Okay, I'll just wait. I won't let the class leave until you've come up with something. Yeah. Affirmative action, we've done that a lot. You still interested or no?
Yes.
Okay, that was a mix. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. What? Globalization? You mean like Australia matters? Yeah, it's kind of broad. I don't know for this class. Yeah. Wall Street corruption? Okay, well, that could be with the income inequality. Tommy, infrastructure. Okay. You can talk to me about it later. We'll talk about it. Yeah, tie-dye. Water? Okay, that would be environmental stuff. Okay. All right, so the guys who are leaving, yeah, you can leave today, but in the future, you have to stay until 5, okay? When I have guest speakers, there's nothing worse than having people walk out on them. The one last thing I want to say today is the final will not be hard at all unless people don't show up, if it's really empty, the auditorium, or if people walk out or are disrespectful, then the final gets a lot harder. If you guys, like, as I said, this is 34 years I'm doing this. If people are, into it, come for the 50 minutes, pay attention. I'll make sure it's not hard. You all do well. And the object is that you enjoy it. It's not to give you a hard final at all. Hopefully there'll be a few speakers this semester that'll get you really interested at least. And the other ones at least will be strong speakers, even if you're not fascinated by the topic. It's really meant for you to enjoy it, unlike many of the other classes that you may take that were just as exciting as Poli-Sci 3 or something like that. Who's teaching that this semester? They're not offering 3? No, they should just cancel it. The worst class ever. Hated that. All right, so, yeah, like my idea of canceling Poli-Sci 3? Or are you just applauding for me? All right. So anyway, I hope you have a great semester. Please bring friends next week. I'll see you 4 o'clock Wednesday with some great speaker. See you then. Bye.